Okay, Arts and Crafts of Mindanao, Grade 7, third quarter. Before we go to Mindanao Arts and Crafts, let's focus first on the elements of art. Elements of arts are of visual language. When you want to do an art or you want to make a unique art project, you have to check out first and learn about art elements. The number one is line. So different lines express different emotions, ideas in a line path of moving point. Number two, yung color. Another word for color is hue. Colors can be very pure, light, intensity. Colors can be heightened or darkened or white or black, depending on your mood. Then after the color and the line, shapes can be called this geometric, freeform, or organic shape. So the shape close to a line. Okay, so this form, before we go to form, we go to shapes first. So form is actually is like a 3D representation of the shape. Sculpture uses form, of course. Texture, you can create artificial and natural texture depending on what medium, what you want to feel, or you want the texture that you want to see by the viewer. Let's go with value. Value, lightness or darkness of something, it's called tone. So depending on the shade, yung value niya para magkaroon siya ng 3D look. Like this one, this ball here. So this one are lighter, this is darker. So make that's a sense of artificial depth when you're drawing. Let's go with space. You can have shape or form without having a space. Here, the negative space creates an image. Okay, so let's go. Principles of art. Let's go with this one. Art principles of visual language, rhythm. These are the elements that are repeated in a particular direction. When you make a rhythm, tingnan mo yung paano gumagalaw yung images, how they are sequenced in that particular picture. Pattern is a motif designed many times or designed many times. Okay, so balance can be either symmetrical, asymmetrical, organized, and even in every way. Pwede pag hinati mo, parehas. Pag hinati mo siya, asymmetrical. Proportion refers to the relationship between the size of scale of object, etc. Pwedeng mahaba nga yung leg, gaya dito, or something like malaki, tapos maliit naman yung halaman, malaki yung bahay, tapos malaki yung pinto, or anything. Visual movement, patterns, lines, you see this one is a movement. Some of the art principles in other websites, they just call it movement or direction of the movement of the drawing. Contrast, different tones shown together. You can create a contrast, just having contrasting image from black and white like that. Variety, you put a lot of shapes, colors, textures, patterns in a drawing. Harmony is when the elements of art creates a pleasing arrangement in a particular artwork. Emphasis when part of the drawing stands out and actually attracts the eye towards it. And unity is the same with theme. When an artwork seems a whole or comes together to form something, a unifying element in that particular artwork. Let's go with arts and crafts in specific areas in Mindanao. Mindanao is the second largest island in the Philippines southern end of archipelago. Its culture consists of mostly Muslim or Moro people. It is completely, not completely, mga groups ng Mindanao, Tausug, Bangigi, if I'm not mistaken, I pronounce it right, Indigenous tribes known as Lumad. So regions or places in Mindanao, this is the Caraga region, Northern Mindanao, Zamboanga Peninsula, the Soc-Sargent region, the Davao region, and ARMM region. One of the famous, which is also a name of our small unit of society, also the barangay from the word balangay. Balangay is formerly synonymous with butuan boat. It is a plank boat adjoined by carved out plank edge through pins and dowels. It was first mentioned in the 16th century in the Chronicles of Pigafetta. It is also known as the oldest watercraft found in the Philippines. The balangay was the first wooden watercraft excavated in Southeast Asia, and it's evidence of early Filipino craftsmanship and seamanship skills during pre-colonial times. They used this boat to do barter with other people in other islands, other countries, and aside from to be used as a trading vessel or vehicle, it's also serve as their house. And yun, nagamit na lang pang trade ng balangay na boat. And evidence that also Filipinos are very, very knowledgeable in sea travels during this time. Vinta, locally known as Lepa Lepa or Sakayan, traditional boat from Philippine island of Mindanao. The boats are made by Sama Baju, if I'm not mistaken, and Moros living in the Sulu Archipelago, Zamboanga Peninsula, southern Mindanao. It has a sail with assorted vertical colors that represents colorful culture and history in Muslim community. These boats are used for inter-island transport of peoples and goods. Aside from being a mode of transportation, it became also a folk arts in that particular area, Mindanao. Malong is a traditional tube skirt made of hand-woven and or machine-made multicolored cotton cloth, bearing a variety of geometric or ochre designs. The malong is directly akin to the sarong worn by people in other parts of the maritime Southeast Asia. Malaysia, merong Brunei, merong East Timor, Indonesia, and is the etymological cognate of the Polynesian malo or loincloth. Malong is a cloth that is being used throughout the lifetime of Muslim people or people living there. Malong is used during birth, baby hammock. It could be used as a dressing room, a bag, skirt, turban, you can name it. So many flexible ways to use the malong. And when people die, they also use malong to cover the dead, but they use a plain white colored malong. Okay. Brasswares, kulintangongs, and even elaborated designs of a Muslim or a Muslim jar are brasswares, popularly made in Mindanao, particularly the oldest city in the region, Cotabato City. Brasswares. Okir or okil is the term for geometric and flowing designs. These are designs that are being used in every Muslim artifact. Well, meron dito yung saling manok, meron dito yung panulong, meron dito yung call this the torogan, yung torogan, yung panulong gawas. Design nun is okir. So every detail of the torogan also, yung paint niya, ang design is okir pa rin. Pwedeng nasa malong, okir yan. Pwedeng design sa instrumento, okir din. Yung sarang manok, yung buntot niya, okir din. So, basically, every Muslim art, meron silang occur dyan. Often based on elaborate leaf and bean vine pattern and folk motifs are usually found in Maranao and Muslim-influenced artwork, especially in the southern Philippines and some parts of Southeast Asia. Ito yung panolong. So it is a wing-like design of vernacular house in Maranao called Torogan. These are ends of floor beams that project and splay out triangular butterfly wings on the facade and side elevation. Ito yung magandang design ng Torogan, which is dulo siya ng mga floor beams ginagawa ng interior designs. Yung iba niyang panulong, ang design nila naga, parang may sea serpent. Yung iba naman, parang buntot ng manok yung dulo. So, usually pag panulong, mga sea serpent or naga, tawagin mga parmaahas. Yan. Very colorful. Troga naman, traditional residence of the reigning Sultan of Maranao and his family back there. Ito yung ginagamit nilang bahay ng one of the highest status symbol, pinakamalaki, pinakamagandang bahay sa isang tribe or in his family. It is where community traditional gathers for wedding, Thanksgiving rites, enthronement, and vigils for the dead. Trogan is no ordinary home, especially to a regular Maranao family because it is a symbol of high social status. Okay. Sari Manok, the legendary bird of the Maranao people who are originated from Mindanao, major island in the Philippines, come from the word sari and manok. Sari means cloth or garment, which generally assorted colors, manok, chicken. Yakan's fabric and face makeup. The Yakan and other indigenous Muslim tribe native to tropical island of Basilan, located in the Sulu archipelago in the most southern region of the Philippines. Yakan people are recognized for their remarkable technicolor geometric weaves and distinctive face decorations used in their traditional ceremonies. The Yakan are kind and loving people that embody a non-materialistic culture and live in close-knit communities. Yakan weaving. Yakan weaving uses bright, bold, and often contrasting colors and big symmetrical patterns. Inspiration for designs come from island living and Islamic sacred geometry. Face decoration, same with the Yakan makeup. Tanyak is a face painting custom. It is unique to Yakan tribal culture. Worn only for wedding ceremonies, circle spots and diamond patterns are printed on the skin using bamboo implements and thick mixture of white flour and water. Patterns said to be have no symbolic meaning, but had been used for centuries for form of cosmetic decoration long before commercial products were accessible. Kinalak. Traditional cloth found in Mindanao Island made by a group of people in Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, called Tibolis. Tiboli people, this traditional cloth is hand-woven, made of abaca fibers, which is traditionally has three primary colors: red, black, and the original color of abaca leaves. Pangalay. Pangalay also known as daling-daling or mengalay in Sabah is the traditional fingernail dance in Tausug people of the Sulu archipelago and Sabah. The dance also means offering from its Sanskrit origin, pangalay. Mangalay is also means dance is very similar to classical Balinese and Thai dances. Okay, so these are the Mindanao arts. Hopefully you learned something from this presentation. Thank you for listening. Bye.